You've probably heard of this guy, Good Kid, fairly infamous Chinese CSGO player, and the reason he's infamous is that he buys lots and lots of skins. And he's infamous in other respects for the like $1 million in liquids and also non-liquids that he's bought in a way that makes really no sense whatsoever. Like, people saw he was doing it and they're like, dude, what the hell? You'll get a vibe when we go to his inventory, and this is his inventory. You can see it's just packed full of all sorts of stuff. Again, like it's like one butterfly going off a phase one isn't enough. He's got like 20 of them, and it's just full of stuff like this, factory new gloves, all sorts of crazy stuff. No one could ever quite figure out what he was doing. I do have a hunch, I'll talk about that in a bit, but more importantly, he's just added another 200 items here. So everything up until this point here, all this stuff before it, are new pickups. Like, look at all these like bayonet Dopplers he's just picking up for no apparent reason. Look at these, just like 5 minimal wear Hows just cause, 7 minimal wear sports gloves Vice, bunch of other gloves. He's got butterfly fades. There's always been all these questions about what he's been trying to do. I've sold stuff to him. He bought factory new gloves off me for way more than anybody else I know of would, but he seemed perfectly confident about what he was doing. Now, I was going and doing some research on this. So all these items up to this point here, so the first 200 items basically, they were all picked up 8 days ago. That's when he did this massive purchase. Begs a question, I wonder where he did it from. I haven't looked into it. Let's see if we can try and figure out where he's been buying this stuff from. So that's been bought off that there. Ooh, where's he buying these off? Got them off Loot Farm. Interesting. So he's buying them from everywhere. He's bought one, so he's bought some with Loot Farm. He's bought, that one was bought on the Steam market. Let's see where else. This one looks like, I'm guessing this is someone from, yep, this guy is from, that's a buff purchase. Looks like a mixture of trading sites and bots and the Steam market. So he's buying this stuff from like all over the place. And like 8 days ago, he's just gone on a shopping spree and added like 195 expensive items. It begs the question, why? Now, one possibility was that he was renting these skins out. Skin rentals are quite a big thing in China, and there is some indication that he might be doing that. Now, notice even though he picked up 200 items, he's also let go 100. I can't figure out exactly which 100 items he's let go, but it's possible he rented these out. But again, there's no hard proof, and also, recently one of the big Chinese renting sites added, I think, a commission fee, which reduced how lucrative renting was. So it'd be odd if he was picking up another 200 items for renting. It's also possible it's like just like a way for him to like move yuan into an alternative asset. Like, there's not that many great investing opportunities in China. Who knows? Although the fact that he's using crypto quite a bit and buying off Western marketplaces would suggest that probably isn't the case. I don't know what he's doing, but he clearly is not done buying skins. Like, this man, he's at it again. He can't be stopped. And like, I don't know, maybe like another 3 months time we'll see him at another 200 items, but he's not selling them off. He's intending on holding on to them. I still think it's possible he's lending them out or renting them out, but it's still a bit of a mystery. And again, if he was renting them out, I feel like I asked him and he wouldn't tell me. So if he was renting them out, I assume he'd tell me that. Now, speaking of that, there is one other fairly interesting thing that happened in the Chinese scene recently. This is the Pasha Biceps souvenir Orb Dragon Lore, factory new. Generally regarded as the most expensive orb in the game, obviously a pretty cool skin. The owner was generally believed to be someone who was never going to sell it, but recently it's moved to the inventory of a new account, this account here. I assume this is just a loan. I think if it was a sale, like if it was a sale, it'd be big news, we would have heard about it. I think he's just lent it, and you can see it's been lent around a bit recently. Here's another person who had it for a while. But when I found this account it was lent to, it's like, what is going on here? I mean, in some respects, it's like the ordinary, like high-end Chinese account. Like, he's got all the high-end gloves, he's got some gems, he's got some crafts, he's got a scar pattern. It's just your average high-end Chinese account with 100k worth of skins, or 200k in this guy's case. Apparently this guy can't get enough Orc Princes. He's a bit like Good Kid, right? He's just stocking up on massive numbers of this one skin for no discernible reason. Although in his case, he's also felt the need to get his hands on no less than 3 souvenir Orb Dragon Lores. Like, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Like, if you're loaning it, surely you'd only need 1, right? But apparently this guy needs 3. If they've sold it, they've kept it very quiet. I'm surprised there isn't more gossip if it has been sold. But again, what is this guy doing? Why does he need to borrow multiple extra souvenir factory new Dragon Lords? It's very weird. I don't I don't get what these guys are doing.